As you've heard me say, this series is focused on sales skills. These are basic foundational sales skills. We talked about the importance of conducting research. We talked about the importance of asking questions. Now we're going to talk about documentation. So where do you document this stuff? Well, if you're a sales pro, the first thought should be CRM. I'm going to tell you, as a high-performing sales professional, I hated using CRM. And the first CRM I used was Siebel, so that kind of demonstrates how old I am. Some of you are using HubSpot, some of you are using Salesforce. The CRM is the factual point of record of what's happening inside each of your opportunities, so you should keep that up to date. Well, how do we solve for this? We know it's kind of frustrating to put information in, and sometimes you can go overboard with the amount of information, and when you're doing things just for the sake of doing things, they don't always happen in time, and then you push them off to the end, and then you're behind, and you've got to play catch up. So how do we improve documentation as a skill? Well, the first thing I like to do is use a call plan. So the call plan has a list of the people who are going to be in the room, an idea of what their objectives are, an understanding of what our objectives are, and our desired next steps. Use that call plan as an outline for the notes that you take in the meetings that you have with customers and the meetings you have with your team. Okay, so we document this onto a piece of paper or a note card or a whiteboard or any place else. Well, what happens next? Well, the thing I like to do is, as a follow-up to each meeting, I use this structure, and there are 3 components to the structure. What did we hear? That's just a big summary of the key points that were discussed in the meeting. What are we excited about? So what's the thing that has gotten us enthusiastic about whatever's going to happen next? Now, there's not always going to be something that you're excited about, but there's always going to be something that you heard. So what do we hear? What are we excited about? And what are our next steps? If you document those in your follow-up email to your customer, you can just copy and paste that information right into your CRM and avoid having to put War and Peace as far as notes into the CRM. Thank you.